1957, and in 1960 whatever, we had the Animals at the Starclub. I took them to Berlin, Munich, and all over Germany because they were now a Starclub attraction. So 12 months later, Chas Chandler, who was the bass player with the Animals, phoned me and said, "Joe, I'm so pleased that you're still at the Starclub. I live in New York now, and I've discovered an artist who is really good." So he said, "I want to know if there's any chance we could bring him over to Europe, the Starclub being the stepping stone into London." So I said, "Okay, we'll talk about it," and we did. I spoke to Manfred Weisslieder, who was the owner of the Starclub, and I spoke to him about the idea, and he said, "Well, we'll do it." But I told Chas Chandler that I didn't know who this person was, and it would be fair if he paid the airfare from New York to Hamburg, and also maybe he could work for a long weekend at the Starclub, just to give like an audition, if you like. But I said to him, because it's you and you're such a good musician, I don't doubt your word that you've discovered a good artist. So we brought him over to the Starclub, and it was just for a long weekend to see if we wanted him, and we liked him very much, of course, and we kept him there for 6 weeks. Chas Chandler went off to London to do publicity, posters for the Jimi Hendrix appearance at the Apollo Theatre in London. So that was okay. So in his 6th week at the Starclub, Chas Chandler phoned me. He said, "We need to bring him home now." When he said home, to London. I've done a lot of publicity, posters and whatever, all the necessary stuff. I've got radio interviews for him. Okay, fine. So I took him to the airport in Hamburg, waved him goodbye, hope to see you one day. He went off to London. Then about 10 days, 2 weeks into Jimmy leaving the Starclub, Chas phoned me and he said, "We've done everything. We've done the posters, we've done radio, but Jimmy says, I'm not going on the stage unless Joe is there." Because he looked after me so very well. That was fine. So he said, "Are you coming into London?" Well, I used to be a partner with Brian Epstein, who was the Beatles manager. I used to look after the Beatles. I was their booking manager. So I had reason to go to London. So I went off to London. I used to buy the 12-inch singles for the Starclub for the disc jockey. And also I used to book artists from Brian Epstein to come to the Starclub, such as, well, various people, Pretty Things and Blue Jeans, all those other artists. Anyway, I said, yes, I've got reason to come over. And I will never ever forget the night I went to the Apollo Theatre. I was shown to my seat, and the curtains, I will never forget, they just opened up like that, very quietly, and in the middle of the stage was a purple light, and it was shining on his face. The purple light was shining on his face. He'll understand what I say. When I say to him the colour purple, he'll know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah.
And anyway, the purple light on Jimmy's face. And all he did was what he did tonight. Hey Joe. And he just said, we'll leave that now. When he said, hello Joe, hey Joe, he said to me, he knew that I was in the audience and I was quite happy, crying. And that was the beginning of Jimmy's show in the Apollo, London. And that's a true story, and it's a story I'm proud of. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We play right off.
Sitzen.